hard 10. Got my mic on. Yep. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Starting a half an hour early so I can end a half an hour early. All right. 2 players. Had a frustrating time over at the Orleans earlier. 10. Oh my God. Back to back. Son of a gun. Gonna be one of those days, I guess. What's up, Feisty? All right, 2 units on the pass. Six, 4, 10. Lovely. May all the 10s come easy today. Were you just napping? Were you napping? 4, 2, 6. 2 by 4. All right, looking for a 10. Come on, 10. 8, 6, 2. Three, 1, 4, little Joe down at the other end. Eight, square pair. Hot 8. Two craps, aces in both places. Six, 2, 8, easy 8. Six, 1, we're all done. All right, 3 units on the don't pass. 6, 4, 10, easy 10. AC Doocy, 3 craps. 4, hard 4, ballerina. 'Dr. S, happy Wednesday. AC Doocy again. 3, 2, 5, fever. 10, son of a gun. Man, oh man. All right, that's 4 units on the pass line. No, you're going to need to get down from there, Feisty. Where's the squirt gun? Three, two, five, fever. All right, let's see if we can get another 5. Uh, 6, 4, 10. Yeah, those 10s are coming way too easy today. Hey, get those claws off my layup. AC Doocy, 3 craps. Man, you're just not taking a hint. You gotta stay down at this end of the table and stay away from my dice. Six, 4, 10. Wow. Man, those tens are coming crazy. Dr. S will be heading for the Lido bar soon. Oh shit, I don't even have my bet out there. That's not gonna do me any good. Alright, let me go back and get my 4 units on it. Yeah, not quite yet, Sydney. Sydney, you're playing with the cat. Don't get my bet out. Alright, so 1,000 pass line. There we go. Alright. DB, what's going on? It's a heavy day today, but I'll still watch you and get a respite. Tito, aloha. Just don't listen? Yeah, I get you. Oh, look at that, 325. Ooh, I'm glad I got my bet out there. Just in time. All right, so that's going to pay me 4 units. 4 units. So we'll go 500, 1,000, and we're going to go back to 3 units on the pass line. All right, how about a 7 or 11? 7 or 11? 5 again, 4-1. Yeah, luckily he's a little mellow today. That's good. He's got to keep him away from my dice. Chased him off the table a few times now with the old squirt gun. But as long as he's cool and doesn't mess with the dice, I'm okay with having him up there. All right, looking for a 5. 8, 6, 2. Boxcars, midnight, double on the bubble. All right, let's do our first quarter-hour check. I'm still down 2 units. Top dog, Marble Fork, good afternoon, $812. Big money, big money. Haven't seen the big money family in a while. 750. Duracell, smash that like button, 565. Mad Dog, 180. Bubba Trader, 50 cents, and I'm down 500, 2 units. Good luck, everybody. Looks like we need a 2 and a 6, 9 and 11 for some bonus action. Looking for that 5. Come on, Fiva. And we got square pair, 8, hot 8. You gonna just nap up there? What are we gonna do? You're just gonna nap? You don't want to chew on that. Just gonna chill out? Okay. It's all right. You can chill out. All right, looking for a 5. Got a pair of them. Hard 10. Man, oh man, look at those 10s. Wow. AC Doocy, 3 craps. Ah, 5-2. All right, back to 4 units on the don't pass. Grinding away, grinding away. What's up, Feisty? You acting like you got a full belly. All right, 2 or 3, 2 or 3. Two, there we go. Winner, winner. All right, so that's going to be 4 units. Back down to 3 units on the don't. Actually, I'm only down 1 unit. I'm just going to go back to 1. I'll go 2 units. 2 units on the don't instead of 3. Three again. That would have been a nice one. All right, so that's going to give me 2 more units. You all done? You want to play? Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, so now we're going to go back to 1 unit on the don't. Looking for 4. Four. Wasn't looking for a 4. Hey, 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 put them claws away. Do not put your claws on my layout. Ten, hard 10, down at the other end. Kitty paws. Nope, you got to come down in this end. No camping out over there. Six one, we're all done. Two craps. That's a come out winner. Yeah, so like I was saying, we had a really frustrating time at the Orleans earlier. We're going to go over for lunch, and we wanted to do Big Al's for their soup and salad. And we get there, and then we got there about 1 o'clock maybe, and it doesn't open until 3 during the week. So that was frustrating. And 516. So then I went over to the bubble craps machines to play some bubble craps, and all three of them were busted. Two of them said station locked. One of them said bill, not bill sorter, but bill something open. So something to do with the money going in. So I hit the concierge button on all three of them, and two guys showed up, and he tried resetting the one that said the money handler was open or something. And he took out it was interesting though, because he opened them up and I could see inside. There's not a whole lot in there electronically. But anyway, he opened it up and took out the money pieces that like takes the money when you put it in, and reset everything. Didn't work. Said call attendant this time on it. So anyway, the more senior tech showed up, and he was working on the other two machines, so he didn't really help the other guy on the one. And the other two machines were locked because they were doing an upgrade to the customer data, which I guess is held on the machine. So he had to take out this block, this module from each of the machines. Again, I was peeking around inside when he had it open. And he said it could be anywhere from 5 minutes to 15 minutes because the tech that was doing that, updating them, was on the other side of somewhere. I don't remember where exactly he said, but anyway. So I decided, all right, I'm really don't want to wait around for that. So the craps table was there, the $25 table, and there was one person on it. I went over by that. I'm like, I really don't feel like playing on the real table. And then I decided to go over to the one that has the big wheel, bubble craps, and roulette. And it was in the middle of a roll. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll just wait till the seven's out, and then I'll start the baccarat. 628. So I put my $300 in, and it rolled, and they hit the point, and it rolled a new point, and they hit that point, and it just was roll after roll after roll, hitting the points. I'm like, well, maybe I don't want to be on the donut on this machine. I don't know. So I waited a couple more rolls, and I'm looking over at the craps table, and there was nobody on it now. The guy had left that was there. I'm like, I could go buy in, play a little bit, and then color up. I just really didn't feel like doing that. So anyway, I cashed out my $300. I went over to the redemption machine, got my $300 back, and that was pretty much it. Hey, Charles, good afternoon. My phone had to reboot. Oh my! It's not good when it has to reboot. Anyway, so 538. So we were going to go someplace else, and we decided, nah, it's not worth it. So Linda made a little bit of money on the machine she played, which was nice, $25 or something, I think. But so we ended up going to McMullen's, and I'd never been to McMullen's, so that was the first time. Pretty quaint little bar. I mean, it's in a terrible neighborhood because you got all the riffraff walking right in front of it. Between the streetwalkers, their pimps, homeless people, there's a lot of characters right there. But anyway, I mean, so we parked there, went inside. Very nice, very friendly staff. The inside is decorated like you might expect an Irish bar. I've never been in an Irish bar, but I can imagine that that's what they kind of look like. And we didn't get beers or anything, so we sat down, and she got a Reuben, a Grand Reuben, I think they called it. And she got some gravy for her fries, which she really enjoyed, and it was good. And I got the special for today, which was a steak quesadilla. It wasn't very Mexican-ish, but the steak was pretty good, and there was plenty of it in there. So it was a good meal. Definitely a place you want to go to just have a pint, maybe like a Black and Tan or a Guinness. 437 out. All right. So anyway, that was our first time in there. So that was kind of neat. But again, very frustrating at the Orleans. All right, I'm up $1,000. So there's my 4 units right there. We're coming up on the 4 o'clock hour. So I'm done gambling. We'll go for another half an hour and see how it goes. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard. We're 1 minute till the hour. Leaderboard is top dog, Duracell, $1,250. Nice job. And I'm in the number 2 spot with my 1K. Number 3 is Marble Fork, 810. It's about where he was last time, wasn't it? About 15 minutes ago. Charles, plus 200 already. Bubba Trader, 145. The Justice Gin, plus $35. Mad Dog, down 975. Big Money, down 36.50. Man, those money family, they are always swinging for the fences. When they hit, it's pretty. When they don't, not so much. Tito blew out his bankroll, minus 5K. All right, here we go. I'm satisfied with my $1,000. Heading for the Lido. Catch up with Dr. S. Oh, I didn't even see Dr. S playing on there. So I started half an hour early. I'm going to end it at 4:30 because I got to go to the airport. 426. And I have no idea what TSA is going to be like, so I'm going to make sure I give myself plenty of time. All right. So that was half an hour for my 4 units. That's not bad. But yeah, sitting on that machine, it was like 20 seconds between rolls. Like, oh my goodness, it's like watching paint dry. But I like that one better. I like the Interblock community one better than the Aruz community one, 549. Just because it doesn't have the hit the button part. So basically it just rolls and then stops, rolls and then stops. Kind of like bubble crap. So there's no exaggerated movement at the end of the roll. But it was on a hot streak, so I'm like, all right, not really feeling it. Save my money. And that's what I did. I videoed it, but I'm like, there's no value in putting that up. Anyway, yesterday the awning crew was here pretty much all day. They were here till 6 o'clock. 6 to 8, easy 8. And they kept running into little niggles, so I was out there giving him my engineering expertise on how to reconcile their niggles. I'm sure they just considered it meddling, but anyway, in the end, turned out very nice, very happy with it. Lots of shade back there now. Still going to have to do some kind of shade on the western side because when the sun's going down and it goes below the awning, it's interesting how the shade pattern goes throughout the day. But between 6 and 7, I think it was, 6 and 7, it drops below the awning before it goes behind the mountains. 628 again. Wow. So they got this roll down shutter thing, or roll down shade screen at Home Depot, Coolaroo. So I might get a 6x6. It was 6x6. Yeah, it was like 72 by 72. We figured out for the one end. The other end for the morning sun, that one needs to be more like a 8x8 or 10x10 maybe. 8x8 maybe be good enough. Anyway. So the awning's done. We're getting the fence delivered tomorrow morning, and they're scheduled to start on the carport next Tuesday. So moving along, moving along. 325. Ten, hard 10. Kitty paws. Still way over on our tens. Man, oh man, look at that. Eights and tens. Tens more so, but still, wow. Five, two. We're all through. Again, we're gonna go till 4:30 today. Started at 3:30. Half an hour early, and finish half an hour early. So not quite the same craps time, same craps channel today. I missed yesterday because of the contractors. I'm gonna miss tomorrow, so no crappy hour tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday. We'll have to see how Tuesday, Wednesday goes next week. If I have to be outside, obviously I will not be doing crappy hour. Hopefully they'll give themselves enough time and they won't be running late. Yesterday they missed Tuesday. They missed Monday. Monday? Today is Wednesday. Yeah, they finished it yesterday. Yeah, they were supposed to come Monday and they didn't. So they came yesterday, but they had to work overtime to get it done. But they got it done. Five one sixty from Dixie. Oh, poured myself a water, didn't bring it over here. $639, Nina, Argentina. Yeah, I can stay there. .426, point hit. Six winner. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, how's the bonus looking? Pretty anemic at the moment. All right. Man, it was a beautiful morning this morning, nice and cool. Had the window and the front door and the back French doors open, and I had a cross breeze through there. Very nice. Hard 10. Dang it. Kitty paws. That is. Waylon be making a killing today with them 10s. Something not agree with you, honey? AC Doocy, 3 craps. Rocks Vegas, craps, what's going on in Texas? $639, Nina from Argentina. IPTV, what's going on? Good afternoon. I started a half an hour early. I'm going to be ending a half an hour early, so 4:30 is my cutoff today. Got to get to the airport. Head to Tucson. It's hot in Texas. Yeah, I know Florida's still pretty warm and getting a good dose of rain. 415. Kanalea K. What's up there, Kanakatak? Aloha. Again, I'm cutting this off at 4:30, so you got about 20 minutes to make your do-re-mi. 5-2, we're all through. IPTV, anyone having issues with hearing Scott? I'm talking quietly. I'm not booming today. I'm just talking quietly. So that might be it. Be thankful. Be thankful. Just rambling. Just rambling. 4, hard 4. Ballerina. Looks like it's just me. Yeah. No, like I said, I'm talking quietly. I'm not whispering, but I'm not speaking as loudly as I might normally. IPTV. Okay, going to restart YouTube. All right. 6-5. Yo, 11. Yo. What did Charles say? Oh, audio's good. All right. Excellent. You figure out why you had to reboot your phone? Was it heat related or update related or just felt like it needed a fresh start maybe? AC Doocy, 3 crabs. Charles, I had a time getting my phone to open YouTube today. YouTube need a restart. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. Again, I'm only rolling till 4:30 today. Gotta get to the airport. Don't know what TSA is going to be like. 6-1, we're all done. All right. Coming up on the quarter hour. Charles, YouTube open but wouldn't show any content. Wow, that's weird. Six one, come out winner. 7 winner. Mrs. Big Money, there you go. Aloha. How you doing? It's been a minute. 639. I was just thinking of you the other day. We were talking about going to Zippy's for lunch. All right, that's quarter after. We're only going to go till 4:30, so another 15 minutes. Let's check the leaderboard, see how everybody's doing. All right, Duracell, top dog, 28.75. Charles, number 2 spot, 1,500 or 14.90. And still in the number 3 spot with 1K. Marble Forks, 9.66, coming up a little bit. IPTV, 445. Knack Attack, 317.50. The Justice Gen, 153.50. Krusty, good afternoon, 115 to the good. Mrs. Big Money, 100 to the good. Bubba Trader, minus 51 bucks. Seth, oh, not having a good day, minus 3,900. Mad Dog, Mad Dog's gone. Sorry, Mad Dog. Rocks Vegas, same thing, 5K gone. And Mr. Big Money, 5K gone. Tito, Hawaii, 5K. Oh, so yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a mixed bag today. All right, well, it's only another 14 minutes. Needed it for sure some days. There you go. No, that's fine. Busy's good. We missed you. All right, I had to reboot your Fire Stick. Cooling shades block like 98% UV. Had one on my balcony when I lived at the beach. Yeah, that's what they say, 90%. So, yeah, we're definitely going to get the Coolaroos from Home Depot. We've got to get a couple of those. Figure out how to mount them. 628. I mean, it's only an hour in the evening, and I don't know how long in the morning. Probably again another hour as the sun comes up over the mountains in the east. But boy, by the end of the day, the shadow is like all the way down the other end. It's amazing how much that compresses. All right, so we just rolled an 8. Point is 9. And we got about 13 minutes. Now it looks like, yeah, 13 minutes. Three, 2, 5, fever. Yeah, that sun can be pretty brutal when you're sitting outside trying to enjoy your patio. And again, I like the roll down one, so at least it's up out of the way. You don't have to worry about the wind knocking it down. Just take it down when you need it for an hour or so and right back up again. 325. I love my mountain views I have from the patio though. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's been very clear the last few days. That's a 325, which has made it even more enjoyable now that I got shade to sit out there. And it's a little cooler, which also makes it enjoyable. 6-4-10. What's up, Trouble? What's up, Trouble? What you doing? You play with mommy's shoes? Four. Hard four. Ballerina. All right, looks like we needed 2, 3, 6, and 11 and 12. 8. 5, 3, 8. That was not one of the ones we needed. Three, 1, 4. Little Joe from Kokomo. You're absolutely welcome, IPTV. Good job. 20 minutes, 500 bucks. That's pretty nice. 549. All right, we got about 9 minutes. Five, 2. Come out winner, loser. I hate how those come out sevens clear the damn bonus. Three craps, AC-DC. DB says, cats are like acrobats. They always land on their feet. I like to watch how they sneak up and on prey silently. Yeah, they do that with each other too. Not so silently though. But one of them, the big one, Midnight, man, he is so uncat-like. I never seen a more klutzier cat. I don't know what's going on with his balance, but he is not very cat-like in that regard. He's a purpot. He's a lover, but not very graceful. 628. All right, 8 is the point. Got about 7 minutes. Four, 1, 5. Again, no crappy hour tomorrow. I'll be back online on Friday. And then we'll have to see how next week goes. 628, point hit. Six, 5, yo, 11, yo. Am I winning yet? What do you mean? Yeah, I think we've replenished almost twice my normal bankroll since the last loss. So yeah, we're winning. Definitely a winning strategy. 8, square pair. Probably going to be the last shooter. Let's see. So she gets the hard 8 on the come out, but not on a regular inter-roll. Yeah, no, we're winning. We're the 4-unit Wayland's Waycraft Baccarat. That is definitely a winning strat. Although Charles said he played it and didn't do well, and Linda just wiped out $200 the other day, but she was playing too high a level for $200. But Charles said he did not do well with it. So it doesn't win all the time, but it definitely wins a high.
0 to 15 minutes.
What's that?
It's 0 to 15.
Oh, all right, so 5-2, we're all through. All right, we're gonna get one more shooter. One more shooter. Yeah, I play it differently than IPTV suggested as far as the going back to base, and probably the way Wayland plays it too, but for me it works. All right, last shooter, here we go. Let me check the leaderboard after this. 426, 2x4 lumber number. All right, leaderboard right now sits at top dog. Duracell, 3324. Marble Fork in the number 2 spot, 1440. Blue Jay Way Kevin, good afternoon, plus 1300. I'm in the 4th place with 1000. IPTV made 600 and is satisfied. Bubba Trader, 560 and gone. J.O.'s plus $25. All right. Last shooter, here we go. 6 is the point. All right, here we go. 617. All right, we got time for one more. Railed up, IPTV Rail dump on the don't pass. All right, I'm going all in on the don't pass. Here we go. All in on the don't pass. Why not? You have emptied your rack. Here we go. Last shooter. Last shooter. Charles. I went for broke and ended up broke. All right. Thank you, Charles. Maybe, hopefully we'll see you back here on Friday. Here we go. How about a 2 or 3? 4. Oh, I'll take a 4 any day. 3, 1, 4. All right. Come on, Big Red. Last shooter. Went for broke and ended up broke. Yeah, that happens. Swing for the fences. Sometimes you strike out. 617. Look at that for timing. How the heck is that? That's freaking awesome. All right, let's see how the leaderboard looks after that debacle. Paradise Craps, top dog, 7,000. IPTV, 5,700. Duracell, he's the only legit one on there, 3356. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you. Oh, Justice Jen back in the green. I like it. 163.50. Bubba Trader, 556. Blue Jay Way Kevin, 1,400. All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great Thursday. And I hope to see some of you back here on Friday. And we will do that one, same craps time, on the same craps channel. I got nothing going on Friday, so hope to see some of you then. All right. Time to get this thing updated and get the heck out of Dodge. The Justice Jan. Shooter meltdown. All right, everybody. Take care. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Out.